Health Organization describes healthy aging as creating the environments and opportunities that enable people to be and do what they value throughout their lives. The WHO says everybody can experience healthy aging and notes that being free of disease or infirmity is not a requirement for healthy aging, as many older adults have one or more health conditions that, when well controlled, have little influence on their well-being. Aging increases the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, cancer, and dementia.
As we're getting older, we're going to have changes, whether it's diabetes, hypertension, we may have some arthritic changes. So we might have physical, psychological, mental health changes that may prevent us from living independently.
However, adopting and maintaining good practices can help older adults live longer, healthier lives. And healthy behavior changes can help older adults live more independently later in life. Ms. Gomes recommends doing some type of physical activity and says this doesn't necessarily mean joining a gym.
Sometimes it means modifying how you do a certain activity to try and have you remain as independent as possible, because we know that's the goal that you all want, which is to be as independent.
The occupational therapist demonstrates some simple exercises that can keep the blood pumping. And depending on a person's strength and mobility, these simple exercises can be performed sitting down, lying down on a bed, or even standing up.
You could just kick out the leg, right? So you could extend the knee. A second one, you're bringing that knee up, right? So for those of you who have the space right now, I'm seeing some lovely ladies over here. So you're picking that knee up, right? Nice. And we could change the leg. Nice. So we're just trying to maintain your range of motion and your strength, your mobility.
Another tip for the aging person: managing medications. Ms. Gomes believes it's important that at least one qualified person is aware of your medical history.
It's really important to manage your medication properly. It's not one of those things where, if you're taking medication for, let's say, high blood pressure, that if you're feeling good today and tomorrow, you're not taking the medication. Medication, or the effects of mismanagement, can put you at risk for further injury, right? So you want to only change medication under doctor's supervision.
As you age, it is also important to keep practicing healthy habits that will help reduce stress and maintain not only a healthy body, but also a healthy mind.
It's participating in any activity that keeps that mind going. So it could be crossword puzzles, it could be Sudoku, volunteering at church, you're gardening at home, anything that is going to keep you active. We want to sustain your independence and your ability to participate in the things you need, want, and are expected to do.
Let's not forget tips for family members to assist their aging relatives move around easier and reduce the risk of accidents.
Putting in a grabber into the shower, maybe having toilet rails on your toilet so it's easier to get on and off of the toilet. Decluttering. We don't want shoes, we don't want cords in the area, especially if you're using adaptive equipment like a cane or walker, because obviously we're trying to reduce your risk of falls, right?
The United Nations declared 2021 to 2030 as the decade of healthy aging. The objective is to improve the lives of older people, their families, and the communities in which they live. I'm Karen Kozier Phillip with your TTT News Health Check.